ARK Aberration is only 2.5 weeks away. Welcome back guys to a brand new video. Now today we are going to be talking about one of the most coolest new features which is coming to ARK Aberration on September 4th. This one is going to really sort of play a big part into how you can move around in Aberration. Obviously, you know, you can glide, you've got some other creatures that can help you around the map, but this new feature is going to be really cool, and it comes heavily inspired from the Spider-Man series. Now, if you do enjoy today's video, guys, and you wouldn't mind dropping a like, feel free to do so. And also feel free to subscribe as well if you want to stay up to date with your daily ARK content on the build up to Aberration on September 4th. It is coming closer, it is getting exciting, and I cannot wait. Let's dive into it right now. And if you guys didn't see yesterday, I did a video early. It was like early Saturday morning because Wildcard released the community crunch, which gave us our first teaser and first look at the yearling in the key art, as you guys can see there on the screen. When I did my video, I don't know how, but I didn't even really spot it, and it's literally one of the biggest things on the screen. But obviously it's a lot bigger than I thought. It's very similar in a way to like the rock drake mixed with an RG. That's what I've seen a lot of people saying, but it's actually massive. When it first won, I thought it was going to be a lot smaller, but yeah, this thing looks really cool. I've actually changed my mind quite a lot of it since I've seen this photo, and yeah, looking forward to seeing it in the world of Aberration. If you want a quick summary of what Wildcard said in the community crunch, they say, we're thrilled to reveal the key art for ARK Aberration Ascended launching on September 4th. Aberration is a hauntingly beautiful derelict ARK with a complex underground biome system. This upcoming release will bring us one step closer to remastering all of the content and sets the stage for the next chapter in Bob's Tall Tales Steampunk Ascended. The Aberration Ascended DLC is included for free with ARK Survival Ascended, allowing you to explore, tame, and conquer alongside our newest community voted creature, the yearling. Plus, don't miss out on the second installment of Bob's Tall Tales Steampunk Ascent, included for all Tall Tale owners. This chapter introduces Cosmo, a web-slinging shoulder pet, and gear-shifting steampunk-themed adventure. We can't wait for you to dive into this dark chapter in ARK Survival Ascended saga. So, what is this new feature that I'm talking about? It is very exciting. It's the ability that will come as part of the Cosmo creature. Now, this is going to be one hell of an experience, because if you've played Fortnite in the past, is ARK becoming the next Fortnite? You know, you could get the Spider-Man glove and swing around the map, and exactly that same thing is happening in ARK. So this week, we're excited to give you a closer look at our sweet and fluffy friend, the Cosmo, with the release of the dossier. We are looking forward to seeing you zip through the world of Aberration, proving that the smallest hero can make a big difference. After all, with great power comes great responsibility. And if you're someone like me who's a massive fan of all the Marvel series, and obviously Spider-Man being the biggest one, the Tobey Maguire was like the Spider-Man I grew up on, and you know, that line means a lot from Uncle Ben. So I'm excited to see this in ARK. And they say, plus, don't miss the latest major ARK Club ARK update. You know, something's going on with that at the moment. But anyway, let's read about how this is going to work. So in the wild, I found that just a friend to get you through these low places, but you're going to need to keep an open mind. Though I guess anyone that's made it this far shouldn't be afraid of an itsy bitsy jumping spider. Not to mention that there's more to this shy little charmer than meets the eye, all 8 of them. With all the horrors crawling around down here, it's easy to see why any spider might be a bit jumpy, and why it might have needed a clever new trick of its own to keep the shadows at bay. The Cosmo seems to know when predators can be chased away by its glowing webbing. The same danger sense tells the spider to turn out the light when something comes seeking it. Domesticated, this is what we're ready for. It's never easy to win someone over who's had to hide away their light in dark times, but once you do, you'll have a ride or die angle on your shoulder. Gain the spider's trust, and the Cosmo will help you out of sticky situations and put its life in your hands for the toughest fights ahead, and I mean that literally. Your fuzzy new friend can gobble up the webbing of larger spiders to recycle it as ammo, and then you can use it as a handheld web shooter to slow down incoming enemies, snatch up items from the ground, and swing around like a spider-themed superhero. So when Aberration does launch, and if you are a Bob's Tall Tales owner, you will be able to swing around the map just like Spider-Man in ARK. And I don't know if they've actually shown us a little bit of this. Oh yeah, look, this is it here in the dossier. You can see the Cosmo is on the arm of a survivor, and you're going to be able to do this to fire out web shooters, but also be able to swing around the map, which is what I think is happening here. As you can see, they're in mid glide, and the Cosmo is going to be on your arm as like a literal web shooter, which is absolutely amazing. I'm excited to see how this works in the world of ARK Aberration. It's definitely one of my favorite things so far, and also there is so much more we don't know yet, because you know, in Scorched Earth they sort of didn't tell. They told us about Bob's Tall Tales, but then we found out more that we got like trains and all the different types of stuff, and we're also getting the fully customizable airships to use in ARK Aberration. I'm actually so hyped for this map. I think it's as I've said, I know it's the same for many of you guys. ARK Aberration was my favorite map overall in the end on ARK Survival Evolved, and seeing these new abilities and seeing a remastered version is really exciting me. Obviously, the chance of getting the Unreal Engine 5.4 upgrade at the same time of playing on Aberration is really exciting me, because I told you guys that I wanted to do a series on ARK Aberration, and I only really wanted to do that if one, you guys wanted to see it, which you guys said you did, and also if that I can play the game smoothly without any problems. And I tend to still be able to do that now, but with the optimization update, it would make the start of the series so amazing. I just wouldn't know how massive this update would actually have to be to download. So anyway, guys, I cannot wait to see you all in the world of Aberration. It is not long to go now. I'm hoping, I've seen lots of people asking about when the trailer's going to be coming, but Wildcard are just going to do what they always do for every map release. They launch the trailer once the map comes out, so you will see that on September 4th, but I'm sure we'll get lots of awesome teasers over the next 2 weeks as we build up at the Community Crunch every Friday, as we build up for a big release. So guys, really looking forward to that. If you haven't seen the new patch notes, they've done a couple over the last week, which I haven't covered. So they fixed a few server crashes. They fixed an issue causing players to get kicked if they're using a tech suit during a long server save. They removed the Olympic colors on all official servers. They fixed an issue where players might get kicked using the tech suit. Oh wait, is that still? Oh, there was still an issue for it. Fixed some dinos being angled incorrectly when deployed from a cryopod underwater. Fixed a crash that could occur when a structure on a dino takes damage, and additional server crash protections. They fixed the behavior when redeeming a code for a mod, and that's pretty much the main stuff now. That's happened in August. They did do a little update which I haven't covered, which was at the start of the month, which they added support for Club ARK mod new activities. Fix an issue with the Pyromane where it would not scale correctly. Fix players removing their foliage from a plant pot when they aren't in an allied tribe. Fix obelisk and terminal UI to correctly reflect the number of items and dinos uploaded. Fix an issue with the tech helmet not functioning correctly in single player. Fix mantis breeding range being too small. Fix an issue where placing structures could end up blocked if you were near an enemy structure that shouldn't prevent building. Fix boss fights on the center where harvesting one of the bosses before killing the second would cause it not to trigger loot chest or return timer properly. And fix an issue with the Dear Jane Explorer notes not giving you the related skins while playing on a server. And they also added a command line to allow players to adjust the dino level cap. So who's excited? We're even getting news on Extinction. As you can see, Dolly said the Extinction behind the scenes assets are absolute badass thus far, to be honest. And we've been told lots about this as well with Aberration, that with Extinction, that lots is coming along. And the last known release date, Dolly said that they're still aiming for October. So that's why many questions are saying that they think Ragnarok is going to be delayed unless it comes as well, because, by the way, third-party teams are working on those other maps, so it isn't actually Wildcard working on the community maps. So we might even see it done in time if Wildcard are working on Aberration and Extinction and the other teams are working on Ragnarok and, you know, all those other maps. who knows? We could get a bunch of maps all before the end of the year. I know this is wildcard we're talking about, but let's try and have some hope, which is what we always have and never get. It never goes well, but let's see. So thank you guys for watching today's video. Let me know what you're most excited for. Leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video very soon. See you guys then.